So right now we're at Gatwick Airport and we just came off a taxi which we got on at 5:30 in the morning, and we woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And so right now we're on the plane off to Malaga, and did you know that a lot of people go to Malaga to go to Granada, which is another part of Spain? Did you know that Spain have things called provinces, which are basically like the states in the United States, and Malaga is in Andalusia. So we're now in Malaga now, and it's very sunny right now. However, it isn't as sunny as Oman, of course. So we have just arrived at the flat, and right now I'm in my bedroom. So this is my bed, and this is the living room, and this is another bedroom which has quite a beautiful but bad view of the swimming pool. Here is a better view of the swimming pool from the balcony. So right now we're going to a place called Ronda, which is an old town which is right up in the hills. Ronda also has the oldest bull ring in Spain. So we are now at the top of the mountain. So we are now in Ronda, which is a small town on the mountains, and the roads are quite narrow, but it's quite a beautiful town. Before the 15th century, Muslims ruled this part of Spain, and after the 15th century, the Spanish managed to get the Muslims out. So right here is a Arab or what it's formerly known as a Turkish bath, and they're quite similar to Roman baths, but the difference is that, like, instead of, like, the Romans immersed themselves in the bath, but the Arabs had steam baths. There are two baths: cold baths, which is the one that you're looking at right now, and hot baths. Also, by the way, there are loads of holes here for loads of ventilation. So right now I'm at the oldest bull ring in Spain, which was built in 1785. Personally, I don't really like bull rings because it seems like so cruel to the animals, and it seems very unfair that like 3 or 5 people fight the bull, and the bull has no one else to is on his own, and also it seems quite disturbing. What's even more disturbing is that they still do bullfighting. However, I do know like some places in Spain, like Barcelona, have banned it because it's so cruel. So right now we're in a place called Marbella, which is quite an upmarket place. So right now I'm going to Malaga. Malaga has some quite like cool things in it, like the Picasso Museum, which I'm going to go to. In 1487, the Christians took control of Malaga, and they replaced the mosques because the Muslims were in control of Malaga before, and built cathedrals. Did you know that Picasso comes from Malaga? Quite soon there's going to be something called Holy Week in Spain, where they have all these floats and the instruments. So right now I'm at the Picasso Museum. Unfortunately, I couldn't film any of the actual paintings and sculptures because of copyright. However, what I can tell you is that it was quite interesting. Even though Picasso was a good artist, he wasn't such a good person in real life because he was quite mean. For example, one day you could be his friend, and then the next day you suddenly wouldn't be. And he liked animals more than people. So right now I'm in another art gallery, and luckily I can show you the paintings this time. And also this is probably the most ridiculous rule I've ever seen. Visitors in swimsuits or shirtless will not be allowed to enter the... So the paintings that we're about to see are all from the Romanov dynasty, which is basically a Russian dynasty which ruled from the 17th century to the early 20th century. the paintings look very different to the paintings that Picasso painted because they look a lot more realistic and like it's easier to get the idea of what it said that Ivan the Terrible and which is that him killed his son. However, some people think that it's just propaganda and it's a legend. So far, I think this is probably my favourite painting in the whole art gallery so far. And I think it's amazing how big paintings. I think that both of these paintings have in common is that they both have the same thing, defending. I think this room should probably be nicknamed the Big Painting Room because look at all these big paintings. However, I still think the other big painting is, this is probably the weirdest painting I've seen so far because there's a rabbit dressed up, there's someone dressed up in a rabbit costume and someone dressed up in a bear costume, and it is supposed to be called the Ice House. And oh yeah, look at that boy. So right now I'm at the airport and the holiday is finished basically. I think I had quite a good and relaxing time. And now we're about to fly out of Malaga.
Adiós.
3, 2, 1. One of the annoying things on the plane was that with the one suitcase full, and with this little rucksack here, I had to put it in the suitcase to save space. Even though I only put it by my feet.